We are here because the principal and the organizing committee extended an invite to the State House Education Desk to come and be part of the organization of what is going to take place. Nyondo Core PTC is organizing to have 100 years, they call them centenary, 100 years of celebrations of the college's existence. Now, this is not just going to be a celebration of existence. In fact, when I've been talking to the members in the meeting and even my fellow students, the OGs who are now in, I was telling them that we are not only going to celebrate existence, but we are going to celebrate even excellency. For people watching us outside there, they will know that Nyondo is one of the colleges that has churned out many teachers who have really shaped this country's education path. So when this cause came to my desk, I said I have to be there, and I'm very grateful that the principal and the team are moving in the positive direction. Of course, they have their requests. They are trying to mobilize the resources, but also they need His Excellency the President to come and grace that occasion. The leadership of the church has come up with a date that they plan to celebrate, and that is the 5th of December. And so it's something that is worth really supporting. I want to just call upon the leaders. Of course, Nyondo is situated in Elgon region, where we have very good leaders. Now we have ministers in this region. It is something that I want to call upon them to embrace. In our discussion, I have encouraged the principal to reach out to many stakeholders, and the politicians are one of the stakeholders. The teachers who have gone through here, we have teachers, we have school heads, we have education officers. For instance, the former education officer of Mbale District was an alumni, is an OG of this institution, and he was a head teacher of the demonstration school for many years. So all these people need to be reached out to see that this celebration is really a success. And I have also pledged my support as a State House Education Desk. We are going to see that we engage different stakeholders. Of course, they want even the Minister for Education, now acting, Honorable Dr. Jesse Muyingo, to be part of this activity. And I've promised them that we shall look for avenues of accessing Dr. Honorable Muyingo to see that he is part of this organization. And of course, other ministers. This Nyondo really, like we are saying, it has done a commendable job. But also, I was reminding the people that, you see, this is one way that we can also show the country what the president has done. Because, for instance, myself, I've been telling people that I am from a poor family. I benefited from university education. When it came to training as a teacher, there was what we call cost sharing. Because if it was to pay money, I would have not managed to train as a teacher here. So still the president introduced what we call cost sharing. If you were to pay $1 million to train as a teacher, he made it very affordable for us to train as teachers when we could only bring a few requirements to train as teachers. And here we are. We have served this country and we continue serving the country. So it's something I've told them that it would be also very nice for the president, who is the fountain of honor, to know about this celebration. And who knows, he can choose to grace this function. My fellow OGs and OBs here is that this is ours. It is ours, and therefore we need to lead by example. We need to be at the forefront. It is not something for us to leave for the principal. It's not something for us to leave for only the chairperson organizing committee. It's not something for us to leave for the church. It is something that touches all of us who have gone through Nyondo Core PTC. And like I've been telling people that everybody who has gone through Nyondo is a proud person. We are proud of Nyondo. Our motto states that strive for the best. That is our motto. And we had our college anthem, which still exists, which says you go out and prove competence. I know wherever they are, they have proven that, and they are still striving for the best. So let them come, and we join hands to make this day a success.
St. John Bosco Core PTC Nyondo started way back in 1926. That is when it gained the full momentum of training teachers. And it was founded by the Mill Fathers. And this college is premised on the Catholic faith of serving the community. And not just serving the community, rooted in the Catholic faith, growing in excellence, and serving the community. The purpose of celebrating the centennial anniversary, that is 100 years of existence, is first of all to thank God. Would like to thank God for giving us this institution that has survived in 100 years, and we still hope it will continue. Then also too, to celebrate the achievements that came with the existence of this college in terms of touching people's lives, training teachers. And I want to assure you that the teachers that came out of this college from the inception of this college have been treated with a very high dignity. They are quality teachers, and they are teachers who are God-fearing. They are teachers who obey the professional ethics and conducts. We also want to recognize the contribution of former principals, former students, the former community in this institution, and to the bigger community of not just Bugishu region, but Uganda at large and beyond. So this means that celebrating this 100 years will involve several activities. Among them is community outreach. We have started and we shall continue going to clean around the communities. We are going to have music and dance gala. We are going to have prayers, a kind of pilgrimage around. We're also going to have some kind of academic competition. And above all, we want to have something significant that has been brought by celebrating this 100 years. And that is why I'm saying that we are crying to all the stakeholders there, either those who are directly in Nyondo or those who have been touched. We have a number of people. And I want to proudly say that, like the Centenary Bank in Mbale, the parents of the manager got themselves in St. John Bosco. And because of that, manager promised that our parents must be here and she's going to support the cause of this celebration. It means that much as manager did not come to St. John Bosco Core PTC, through the parents, what they got in this college touched her life and made her to become the woman she is now as a manager of Centenary Bank Mbale. And that is why I'm saying that there are hundreds and thousands of people whose lives have been changed by the people who passed through St. John Bosco. And really, that is a reason that many people have a reason to celebrate 100 years of existence. We have a monument or a statue of Don Bosco. Don Bosco was a priest, and he loved youth. Everything he did was for the good of the youth. And this college, the patron saint is Don Bosco, St. John Bosco. And because we are celebrating this 100 years, we cannot forget to have something that whoever comes to this college will straight away know this is a church-founded college and the saint of this college is so and so. So we have the statute of Don Bosco. We also have the statute of Mother Mary. As Catholics, we believe and trust in Mother Mary, the mother of Jesus, that she's the one who intercedes to us. Like at home, sometimes you cannot approach a child, not even a father, but you always go through a mother. And the mother we have as Christians, as Catholic, as St. John Bosco is Mother Mary. So we also have a statute of Mother Mary that we feel will be unveiled during 5th December when we shall be celebrating 100 years of the existence of this college.
And this celebration is really very important um, to us, to the entire country as an institution of education. It has really grown a number of teachers as we are marking 100 years. So within that stretch of 100 years, really, this institution has produced a number of teachers who are very important in this country, in the different spheres of life, within and outside. And we want to thank the Almighty God for what He has done for us, for all those who have gone through these institutions and their teachers, but also doing other or carrying out other responsibilities within this country and maybe outside this country. So with that basis, we want to come together, first of all, to thank the Almighty God for the gift of this, for what this institution, St. John Bosco Core Primary Teachers College, has done to this nation and to humanity, in as far as giving the teachers, all those who have gone through this institution, uh, following the vision and the mission of this institution, they have been touched. Based on the mission and then the theme and the vision of this institution, one of the things when you interact with the teachers, all those who have gone through this institution, one thing which they emphasize that the morals were really very so much emphasized by the principals or the leaders that have gone through this institution. First of all, some of the things is that being a Catholic training institution for teachers, it emphasized the sacraments, it emphasized the through, for example, within the week there is what we call the school culture. Every Wednesday, no matter which religion you belong to, we come together to give glory to our God because the Creator is one, passing through our various ways. That was very key. I also got involved in a number of diocesan activities in as far as education is concerned. And so that aspect of morality and through the education that the teachers really passed through, it molded them to be the real teachers who are supposed to be guiders, role models to the students, to the learners that they are taught in the different parts of this country and even the entire world.
Nyondo is purely a Catholic institution. Nyondo PTC is the mother of Nyondo Demonstration Primary School. We work closely, and as a college, me being the nearest head teacher to the college, there are very many activities we are going to carry out during the centenary celebrations. Purely like now, the pupils of Nyondo demonstration, there are some activities they are going to perform. They are going to sing songs. Then they were going to say some poems. There will be drama. And of course, for us, this is Masaba land. Masaba land, and this is the period of circumcision. There will be Kadodi as the dance of the area. Me, as the head teacher of Nyondo Dem, I've been assigned duty. I'm going to work like on general duties and then welfare. And my teachers in the school are the ones who are going to be ushers to see that the activities in the college are done smoothly. When I was brought here as a student, I was brought here as a student in 1994, and I completed college in 1996. But I didn't know that I would be where I am. When I was in college, we made a lot of fun thinking that would be nowhere. But right now, I'm a head teacher, and for that reason, why I'm too connected to this celebration, and because of the few things I've attained from education. That's the reason as to why I'm making it to be a success, and I urge other people to join the profession because teaching is so wonderful. I have the skills, I'm bored, I enjoy the services, I enjoy the profession, and I love it so much. Big people that have become what they are because of my education in Nyondo, especially spiritually. I'm a Catholic, and that's the reason as to why even the Archbishop selected me to be the chairperson of this, because the religion, being a Catholic, has made me be somebody who is too spiritual and loving God so much. Right now, we don't have students who are doing maybe grade 3, but we have ECD students, we have diploma students, and the alumni should come and contribute. They should come and even advise these other ECD students who are here so that they can love the college. This college has produced very many important people. For example, Mr. Nambiro was one of our students in Nyondo. He was here and I was also here. I know there are more people in government who were also in Nyondo. So I urge them to come and be part of the celebration on the 5th of December 2020.